Hi guys, it's me, I'm here. I'm not even going to say outro now, I'm just going to say it's Tom. I'm live, impromptu live. I decided a couple of hours ago that I was going to do this, so here I am. Whatever I do, I can't seem to make it that my sofa is straight. It's always like that. Maybe it's the floor, I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to do this live because general chit chat, maybe a little Q&A, life update, channel update, and of course talking about the very obvious elephant in the room, the pandemic that's happening right now. Let me just quickly get on my actual channel on my computer so I can possibly respond to some of you guys, but it's only my second live ever. Yay for me. How do I even do this? I've just been talking to Claire from Smurfy Girly about how do I do this? I've forgotten. I did my live 2 years ago. But anyway, so it's, I don't know. I just wanted to say hello and just before we talk about the fun stuff and the good stuff and the nice perfumery stuff, just talk about this worldwide craziness because, oh, here it is. I found myself on YouTube. Okay, so hold on a second. Here you go. Right, I've got it. Okay, so just I wasn't really concerned until Monday of this week, the first day off on my week off. I have a week off of work right now. I hope everyone can hear me. I hope that's okay. Last time I had a microphone and I couldn't find it right now. This is what happens when you try and do something impromptu. But yeah, I wasn't really concerned about it until just this Monday now. And things are getting a little bit more crazy. I know a lot of people don't believe it, or they just think, you know, oh, it's propaganda and it's all of that kind of stuff. But I have started to get a little bit more concerned for my friends, my family. I have 2 friends that went to Chile recently and I haven't heard from them. I don't even know if they can get back. I don't even know where they are. I don't know if they're in quarantine or what's happening. I'm mainly concerned for my mum. She's a huge high-risk person because she has COPD. And I just wanted to do this chat because a lot of people are self-isolating through their own choice or because the government has told them to do that. So, yeah, London I think is next. You know, the countries around us are starting to become a little bit more, it's a lockdown situation and I'm concerned for my family, my job. I work in a perfume shop, guys, and it's like a petri dish for this madness. I mean, customers come into the shop and put the bottles to their noses and then we touch them and it's like, you know, you don't want to be my friend right now. I'm a high-risk person. Hi everyone that's just come into the room. Thanks for coming. I didn't announce this, I'm sorry about that, but I knew that I wanted to do it. I want to talk about fun things, but I just want to talk about this, and I want everyone to know that I'm thinking of all of you guys, and I hope you're all taking necessary measures to keep your family safe and yourselves safe. It's just getting scarier and scarier every day. I'm becoming that person that is obsessed with looking at live updates of the news to find out what's happening in London, because it's really weird to see your city just empty. I work in the very, very heart of London in a huge tourist district and we don't have any people coming to my shop. Good, for good reason. I mean, I agree. But yeah, this is the first part of this video. I just want to say that stay safe, and a lot of us are at home right now, whether we want to be or not, so why not just have a little bit of a kiki, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to read a few messages. Hold on a second. Lockdown for us here in the Cyprus. not bad, apart from the lack of income, self-employed. I feel the same way because I work in a shop, and if London does actually go on lockdown, which it's pretty much going to happen, I think I'm concerned. I mean, I'm concerned for everyone, but I'm also concerned for myself. I was supposed to go and see my mum this Saturday because it's Mother's Day. She said, "Don't you dare come here. You know, don't come. Don't you and your brother put yourself at risk." I was supposed to go to an event on Thursday. It's got cancelled. I mean, everything's cancelled. Life is cancelled. Do you know what isn't cancelled though? Perfume. Yeah, I just it's just kind of spreading in a very unusual way. I'm just trying to be a good person, and I knocked on my elderly neighbour's door today and I said, "Hey, do you want anything from the shop? I'm going," you know, just anything, basic supplies, because people have gone crazy in this world. So, yeah, I'm just going to read a few things. Sorry for the pauses, but I'm going to read. I'm going to quickly tell the people on my Facebook group as well that I'm live, because I didn't really tell them. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I hope everyone's being safe and taking care. And it's I don't know. I'm old enough to have lived through swine flu, bird flu, and SARS, which was the scariest one of all, because SARS was airborne. That was a very scary thing that happened. And I mean, I travelled to India when it was, I think it was swine flu that happened, and even got interviewed by Indian news, an Indian news channel. But I don't know, I wasn't scared then, and I'm scared now. Let me just quickly tell the guys. Hold on, I'm live on YouTube now. Impromptu. Sorry. I think I spelled impromptu wrong. Anyway, so I wanted to get that out of the way because I know everyone's here, everyone's doing whatever they can. Rebecca, are you watching a deer in the yard? Ah. Chew Yube. Bitch. I must admit, I am loving watching the videos of people in Italy and Spain, people that are on complete lockdown. A friend of mine, Michelle, lives in Paris, and she's like, you know, we're going to get fined if we go out on the street. They're having balcony parties and playing saxophones and just having little raves. I mean, this is community spirit. But anyway, I'm going to move on from it. I wanted just to send my regards and hopes and protection to everyone. We're all in this together, and it's a big thing. I need to contain myself emotionally, I think, and stop stressing about it. But I'm just concerned for my family, so, and my job, and my finance. Anyway, let's talk about life update, channel update, what's been going on with myself. Two significant things. The first one is, I don't know if anyone notices an absence of tweeting in the background. It's quite silent in this room. Yeah. Little Bo flew up to bird heaven in January, and it was very sad. It was a sad moment. As much as he annoyed me, and as much as I made that very vocal, yeah, he is no longer here. He is annoying someone else somewhere. I don't know where he is, but it was really sad. Bo is yeah, he's no longer with us. However, in April there is a new bird coming, and he's called Neo, and he is going to be a nightmare and a baby and someone that needs a lot of attention and love, and probably going to be sitting right here in the future. I'm not sure. But yeah, he'll be here soon. April 24th, to be precise. So that's that one. The second one is I'm no longer partnered with Notino. I decided at the very beginning of the year that I just didn't want to do that anymore. Not through any bad blood. There was no bad reason. It wasn't anything awful or negative. I just decided that I wanted to take my channel back for myself and keep it just completely free. Not that they ever locked me down. Oh gosh, that was a really bad reference. Not that they ever controlled me or told me what to review, but it got to the point where I needed to review things that they sold on their website and things that I loved in tandem. And it got to the point where I was like, I'm struggling just to find anything that is gonna work or that I want to talk about, and I don't want to fake it anymore or ever. So I just said I don't want to do it anymore. So it was just a struggle, you know. It's like I want to find something really cool to talk about, so I said goodbye. So that's over. And yeah, that's that really. So I don't know where this live stream is going to go next. I want to know how you guys are doing and what you're up to. I plan to do many more things. I just realised that I said I don't want to fake it anymore. I was never faking anyway. I just didn't want to have to force a review, and it was starting to get around like, oh, I'm just reaching for something, and that's not fair. So, no. Anyway, you're from Italy, Maria. I feel for you guys. You guys were the first ones to get like hit by it, so. Light of joy. My scent of the day is Karma by Lush. I've put so much of it on today, actually. It's wafting right now. Yeah. It's really hot in here. I hope I haven't got a temperature. Hi from Argentina. So exciting. Yeah, I just, talking about, I mean, this corona thing and my job is kind of a little bit hand in hand, considering I work in a place where there's a lot of people. Not anymore. There's nobody coming to our shop, not even walking past. We used to have at least people walking past, and my colleague tells me that people aren't even walking past our shop anymore. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, I want to know what you guys have smelled recently that has inspired you. Let's talk about fun things. Hi, Pete. I have your perfume, by the way. I'll be sending it very soon. A little bit nervous. I might hand sanitize it before I send it. So what's inspired you guys? What have you been smelling? What's been happening with you? Because I've been the same. I planned to do a lot of videos this week. I thought I've got a week off and I want to do this and that, but it turns out this is the video. I barely want to just go outside my door, let alone, I don't know, I'm just trying to just be cool and chill, I guess. So am I listening to any good music in the flat on your own? Every single day. Music is my life. Music is everything to me, as well as perfume and travel. But I was listening to my 2017 Spotify playlist recently, and I love it. Yeah, so it's really cool. New Miss Dior. Katya's perfumes. Do you know what? I get so lost with those. Miss Dior Cherie. Well, obviously there's the old Miss Dior, which was really, really cool. And then you had Miss Dior Cherie and all these other ones, Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, those kinds of ones. I have a bottle of the strawberry popcorn one that was really popular, and now I just got completely lost by their flankers and stuff. It's too much. Anyway. One second. Any update on Prin's fragrance for Zoologist? Well, it's going to be Sloth. He's also done the new Bat. I have smelled both of them. Really exciting. The new Bat is, how do I do fruit? I would say it doesn't have the signature soil thing, but you know, it's Prin's take. It's Can you imagine being the perfumer that has to recreate a new animal for a zoologist? It's kind of a lot. I think it's big shoes to fill, especially Bat, because it's the award-winning one, and it's one of the most unusual ones as well. But the new Bat is cool. It is a little bit sour fruity, not so much soil, and I'm still trying to figure it out. It's sour and kind of earthy, but more focused on like a fruit that bats would drop off the top of a cave, if that makes any sense. And I also smelled sloth as well, and my memory is vague, but to me it was an oak mossy foresty perfume that was very green and had a kind of banana something going on as well, so we'll see. Yeah. Hey, I have a thought. What's the thought? Mask Milano Tanga. Yeah, it was really cool. I have that one. I haven't worn it enough this winter actually, because it's going to be spring soon, and that's a super deep ambery thing. I will say something that I sniffed recently was a line by Carven. They've got a line that are named after different places in the world. There's Manila and Bangalore and Florence and stuff like that, and most of them were really cool. So if anyone can get their nose on them, oh, my hair's really messy, I would try, because they're really, really good. Let me just thingy the thing. I know, okay, it's okay. I muted him already. There was another guy last time as well that was just being so obnoxiously rude. It's fine. It just takes one button and they're gone. So, Acro, Q Georges. Yeah, I've smelled them too. They have 4, don't they? There's one called Awake, which was a coffee one. I featured that in my coffee video actually. There's 4. They were okay. They were alright, I thought. What's your favourite? Flor Mortis from Rogue Perfumery. See, this Rogue brand, this brand is popping up all the time, not just in just on forums and things and reviews. People are coming to my shop and talking about it as well. This Rogue Perfumery, like this guy is, as far as I know, working outside of IFRA regulations, right? And I've smelled the full-on oak mossy sheepra one, which I think is really, really cool. I like that he's doing that. I don't know if it's a little bit of an like FU to, you know, the regulations, but I think yay, man. Why not? Do it. Rogue Perfumery though, yeah, I like them. I like the packaging. I think they're really nice too. I've smelled a couple of them, so. Okay, let me just read a few things. It's going to happen a few times. I have to go down. Thanks, Andre. Did I say that right? Well, also quested to our homes, why don't we go crazy and start swapping frags on Red Adolescence Facebook page? Well, why not? Ah, Mousse Illuminé, is that the one? What do I think of Parfum de Mali? I've only smelled one of them, and it was... I don't remember it, because it was quite a while ago, so... Night by Acro, okay, yeah. Rap a Nikki verse, or you're a fake Barb. My name ain't Barbara. Oh gosh, this is so funny. Let's just get rid of her as well. Bye. See you on the other side. Asking me to rap a Nicki verse. What the hell is that? I guess she means Nicki Minaj. Who knows? Anyway, who's my favourite female perfumer and why? That's a really good question, because I focus so strongly on Dominique Ropillon because I love him. He's like the best thing. Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. Probably Sophia Grossman. I hope I pronounced her name right. I think so many of the things that love, I didn't even know that it's her that made them, and I looked them up and I'm like, oh, it's her again. It's her. It's always her. She's made fragrances from the 90s, great ones, like just amazing. It's really, really good. So I would say Sophia Grossman is my favourite female perfumer. Have I tried Givenchy Very Irresistible and Trisardi Donna? Givenchy Very Irresistible, yes I have, majorly. It's the dark maroon twisted one. It smells like cinnamon, kind of. I wore that to a huge event in my life, and I remember it very clearly because one of my friends hated it. We were going upstairs in a bar and she just said, it's too much. Like, I can't stand behind you. I loved that. I thought it was really, really cool. So, yeah. More people are saying, let's start trading frags. I mean, do you want to trade frags? I have things that I'm selling. I don't know if it's, you know, good or not to do it. I mean, who knows? They're saying now that they're gonna, if you order a takeaway delivery, it's going to be non-contact in London. So I think they're just going to throw the food at your door and then just run away. Or you open the door and they just say, there you go. And it's gone. It's going to be just nuts. Who knows? Oh gosh, seriously. Light Blue Intense. I've not tried it. I've only smelled the original Light Blue many, many times. It's quite a popular thing. It's a kind of powdery orange to me, like a powdery orange citrus thing. So that's the only thing I can really say. I haven't tried the new one. So should we start trading frags on your page? I'm down. Like, that's okay. That's totally okay. Do it. Hi Smurfy Girlie as well, and thank you for your advice leading up to this live stream. I almost didn't do it because I forgot how to do it. I forgot how to record here and type here. So yeah, see? Yeah, I did it. So it's all thanks to Smurfy Girlie. Anyway, what else, guys? I've not tried any of the other Road Perfume ones, just that one. Carnal Flower or Tuberose Organique? Mean question. It's always going to be Carnal Flower. However, if nobody knows what Tuberose Organique is, I did a spotlight video recently on a company called The Zoo from New York, and the shocker and surprising fragrance from their entire line was their Tuberose. I had no idea what was coming, and I sprayed it, and it was just it was just something very special. If you like tuberoses, this was like someone just put a bunch of tuberoses in water and then just boiled it, and then I smelled them. It's super green. It doesn't even have any tuberose in it. It's got tequila in it though, because what did they say? Tuberoses are related to tequila in terms of plant life. So that was really interesting. They were really, really cool perfumes, and that one was a very spectacular tuberose that was unlike any other. So, but still, George, it's Carnal Flower. Yeah. I don't remember the Parfum de Bali that I tried. It was in a multiple sniffing session of many, many things. Can we talk about B? Yes, we can. Let's talk about B. It's amazing. I think that some of the prior releases to B of Zoologist I've liked, but didn't have a super wow factor for me. Like Squid, admittedly, not really sure about how I felt about that one. I think it's really interesting, but it's not something that I would wear. But then B, the reaction was way bigger, and I'm not really a person that likes gourmands that much. And then there's this thing, is it a gourmand, is it not a gourmand? Is it a gourmand, is it not? And ultimately, yes, it is at the beginning, but at the end, there's a huge incense that comes out of this perfume, and it's kind of sultry. Like it doesn't feel like how it started at the beginning, and that's why I really like it. It was a real surprise for me. So we can talk about bee all day. I work in a shop that sells Zoologist, and the reaction of Squid and Bee was like this. So I don't know. I guess it speaks for itself. So I'm always excited about Zoologist. You know, would Bee attract a lot of bugs now it's spring? I definitely think that it will when it becomes a bit warmer. I have evil, horrible flashbacks of when I went to Greece and I wore a tuberose perfume there and I was attacked by wasps the entire time. It basically ruined my whole holiday. So yeah, I'm excited to see how Bee's going to perform in spring, summer, because flowers bloom in warmer weather. So floral perfumes behave really well in warmer weather. So I'm interested to see how that's going to go. So comfort incense. Yay, Claire. She's so lovely. Squid was disgusting, but moth. I also, you know, I have love for moth. I couldn't wear moth at all. Yeah, I see why though. It's not the easiest thing to wear. I mean, are any Zoologist perfumes the easiest to wear? Not really. Some of them maybe. Hummingbird maybe. Dragonfly maybe. Moth is not easy to wear, but when it's on skin and you smell it like on another person, I was done. I'm in love, but yeah. I wore Werewolf Lumberjack by Smell Ben and a dog tried to hump my leg. Robert is here, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Robert. I hope you're doing good. I tried that one too. I'm sure it was a big patchouli one, that Werewolf Lumberjack thing. That was a long time ago. Nightingale's easier to wear. Yeah, it is. Even though it's so strong. Nightingale, it's powdery, but it's a massive punch. And Chameleon, this is the thing. I'll tell you a little story about Chameleon, because if you know me at all, I've been searching for the perfect ylang ylang perfume for maybe 2 years, and Chameleon came this close. Actually, it came this close. It was so close. It was so perfect, but it just wore a bit too quietly on me. So yeah, that was that one. I still love it. It's beautiful, but I just wish it was. Hi Daisy, how are you? Sorry, I'm just seeing people pop up from my group. I'm like, hello, how are you? Parts for air codes, Darkin. They will close next week. Rebecca's saying, Robert, please don't change. Robert Quinlan. Let me just give you a little introduction to Robert Quinlan. Okay, Irish guy. Is a member of my Facebook group, and he's what they call visual storyteller. I hate that thing, but Facebook groups tag people as certain things. They put you in a box. And he always has a little ditty, a little joke, a little something. And Robert, how big is your collection? Seriously, because you've worn a different scent of the day for like 2 years. Send us pics. We need to see them. If you're in a box, cut a hole for a door. What does that mean? Robert's posts are a pleasure to read. So having a little Robert love in here. Excuse me. It's not a dry cough. It's just a general cough. I hope Amanda's on here. Who knows? Are you talking about Amanda Lewis? Amanda Lewis, are you here? Oh, my little brother's in here as well. Why are you not playing your game, Bill? You just downloaded it. Come on. Oh, my little brother said hello. We have to keep 1.5 meter distance all the time, so I wouldn't mind staying home. Even if I have less money, health is more important. I get it. I did see that video of that guy in Italy, I think it was, that he made an entire circumference of it was kind of like a skirt, but like that, so people actually couldn't come near him physically, which I thought was, I mean, you don't have to make light in this situation, but you know, some people make you smile, and that guy made me smile. Aww. So I'm wearing Karma. Let me just get it. Wait there. Oh my gosh, this thing. Oh. I'm wearing Karma by Lush today. Lots of it as well, because you know what? We need good karma. That's not the reason I'm wearing it, but it kind of fits, I guess. Pine, orange, patchouli, hippie, super obnoxious, strong perfume. But I didn't really plan to go anywhere, so why not? Those are the days that I wear the stuff that's just like, I'm gonna choke myself out with greatness. So yeah. Yeah, what do you think about, like, I've been on a lot of Facebook groups and forums and stuff, and the whole corona slash perfume discussion thing. People are saying, like, you know, is it going to disinfect me? Or basically it's alcohol, well, it's ethanol. And, you know, there's YouTubers making videos about how to make your own and that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I have gold thread on my arm. Maybe it's an angel. I don't know. Anyway. I just want to know, like, is anyone on this chat right now actually in lockdown in their country? Are you physically being told by the government to stay at home? Because I don't know how I'm going to deal with that if that happened. I just feel for everyone that's going through that. It's a lot. It's a lot, isn't it? Yeah, it smells in here now, really strongly of the 70s, basically. Oh. Karma Jojo is one of the original perfumes from Lush, and it's, I mean, it's not shy about coming forward. It's a real strong perfume anyway. It's kind of like what the shop smells like. It's a big, strong, citrusy patchouli thing, and I've always had major longevity out of it. If not longevity, then projection at least. It's crazy. It's one of those ones that people are going to probably turn their nose up at when they smell it, like, what are you wearing? But I don't really care. Yeah. Okay. I just don't know, guys. I really don't know. I spoke to my best friend today, and she has two small children, and I said to her, you know, have you taken your child out of school? And she said, yes, I have, voluntarily, because I don't know, I guess it's a parent's right to do that. I just don't know. There was so many kids in the school over the road earlier. There was so many of them. So London seems like it's semi okay right now. It's a matter of time, I believe. Matter of time until the worst happens. I really want an update from my boss. I want to know what's happening, what the plans are, you know. Anyway, can I think of a fragrance that is similar to Karma or Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal? Karma, absolutely not. Lush perfumes are so distinct and loud and not strange, but if you're not used to them, they're kind of a lot. This is lemongrass as well. So much lemongrass and pine and patchouli. But Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal, I think in my review I mentioned a couple of things that I thought it might be similar to. It's a dusky, sugary, pink thing, but off the top of my head now, I can't remember. I'm sorry. Have been watching any movies to keep yourself busy? I've not been watching movies, but what I have been watching is a show called 60 Days In. It's called The Jail, 60 Days In. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but man, I'm addicted to that. That is something kind of shocking. But I like reality stuff like that where it's hard hitting, and I like to try to not keep myself in a bubble in that way because I've done that my whole life. So now I'm just trying to expose myself to everything. But 60 Days In is crazy. It's basically 8 people go undercover in a jail. Normal people, one's a police, well, they're policemen, marines, police women, former gang members, and it's just to see how they integrate into it, and just they're trying to like feed back the jail. Anyway, I'll move on from that. So yeah, that's what I've been watching. Throw glass. Any Lush perfumes that the boys can get away with? Yeah, totally. There's so many of them. I mean, a lot of them lean more towards floral. Lush really like rose, jasmine, orange blossom, but then they have got some really darker, weird ones as well, like Tank Battle and Lord of Misrule. They like a bit of oak moss. So yeah, there's loads. Just have a little look online. Do I have a favourite yuzu perfume? If so, which? Not particularly. I do know of a couple that contain it. One of them I really don't like, only because of the dry down. It's Pierre Guillaume 09. It's called Yuzu Abarato, and it opens beautifully yuzu-like, but the dry down goes to this kind of kitchen herb thyme kind of smell, and it's really dry and not something I want to smell like. The other one is by Olfactive Studio. I think it's called Still Life. It's a couple of different peppers and yuzu and woods, and that one's kind of nice, but I don't actively seek out citrus perfumes, so it's not something that I really look for, so sorry, but no. I have not found my perfect ylang ylang scent yet. More 13 Fiend. I still haven't found it. I'm still looking. I was supposed to go to an event on tomorrow. I was supposed to go to an event tomorrow at Harvey Nichols in Kensington, which was going to be the launch of the new Molecule perfume, Molecule 5. I don't know if anyone knows that brand. I mean, they're kind of famous, I guess. And I was going to go with Katie Puckrick, of all people, who I've gotten to know quite well recently, and it just got cancelled. So I was hoping to discover something. I don't know where I was going with that tangent, but I have not found my perfect ylang ylang fragrance yet. Oh, I know where I was going. Harvey Nichols has a Guerlain counter, and I know that Guerlain have just, or recently released a ylang perfume. I was hoping to smell that. So, I mean, I could still go there tomorrow, but I kind of don't want to go. So, yeah. The closest ylang that I put on the top of my list is Chameleon by Zoologist. It smells the closest to actual ylang ylang oil that I discovered on my perfume course. It smells the closest, I would say. So that's the closest. I don't know why it's not my favourite ylang ylang perfume, but it's pretty much there. It's like 99% there. So yeah. Eve, spiders, smells, yuzu. I don't know what that says. Katie Puckrick. Yeah. Yeah. We've been having some fun lately. I'm gutted that we're not going to get to go tomorrow, but never mind. Watch this space. What perfume course did you do? I did. Hi, Savas from Greece. I did a perfume course called. It was with the Perfume Art School UK. I was a beta tester, so they were very baby thing at the time. So I did the course. Just being a person that gave them feedback and like things that they might be able to change. Not that I'm the greatest, but as a new student, they were like, okay, just let us know if there's anything a little bit weird. And it took me 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. It doesn't have to take you that long. It's very relaxed, but it's a completely natural perfume course. So you're learning things from the ground up. You are learning basic materials. You spend entire like a week smelling citruses and differentiating them and writing down how you feel about them and how they develop, and then you go into different, it's from the ground up. It's I equate it to being a dancer and learning ballet. My friend Michelle tells me you can't be a dancer unless you know ballet because it gives you your core. So basically that course to me was like my ballet lessons. And yeah, it was really good. It culminated in me making a perfume. It was really good to blend and get involved and talk about just everything, just getting to the raw roots of what things actually smell like and to see how they react and stuff. And then I made a perfume and I passed my course, which I'm grateful for. So I recommend it if you want to get into naturals. Other than that, I'm not sure. So, Robert Ylang Nosy B is lovely. See, this is okay. I'm gonna chime in on that one, you guys, because Steigen, when we got Paris in at my work as a brand, and I'd already smelled their tuberose perfume, which I think is amazing. It's kind of like Carnal Flower by Frederic Malle, but the Ylang one, it's it's so candy vanilla. Like it's not, to me, it's not the Ylang I'm looking for. I know you guys must love it, but it's not. I'm looking for that kind of almost medicinal, kind of smooth, heady flower thing that's thick when you smell it. And their one is so super pretty, and it's kind of sweet and vanilla. It's almost girly kind of ylang ylang. I don't know. So their one to me gets a no, but I appreciate it. My favorite incense scent. That's a really hard question because damn, incense is such a wide thing. Can we talk about incense for a second, guys? Because I'm thinking of featuring it in an upcoming video actually. It's such a wide thing because incense isn't just incense. It's not frankincense. Incense is anything you can burn to create fragrant smoke. So it can be any resin, it can be oud, it can be even certain types of leaves. Incense is like, it's through smoke, it can be anything. So incense is such a, I guess, mystery when in perfume. You've got your typical church Catholic incensey type things that's usually frankincense that's burned, but then you have incense, you have Japanese incense that's, they burn different things. It's so wide. So asking me what my favorite incense perfume is extremely difficult because it's very wide. So I'm not going to answer that question. Okay. Sorry, I'm just talking to the YouTube guy, the Facebook guys. I wonder if Kier Ylang Essence Eli Saab maybe up your street. You never know. Incense and Ylang together? That sounds really good. Is there a type of incense that's your favorite or that you don't like? There really isn't. I don't like it when frankincense is obviously frankincensey, and that sounds really weird because frankincense is coniferous. It's green, it's sometimes like lime, it smells foresty, frankincense. It's not the smoke. I like incense in perfume when it feels like the smoked part of it, not the actual resin part. So I like incense as if you would burn it in your house with an incense stick. I like it when perfumes smell like that, as opposed to a pure resin incense. So frankincense, which is the obvious one, isn't really incensey. It's green and forest and piney almost. So yeah, there's not a least favorite or a favorite. I just like incense perfumes when they actually smell like incense smoke. So yeah, yay. Okay, have I tried Delina? Delina, I have not tried Parfum de Marly. I've only tried one Parfum de Marly and I don't know what it is. I have not tried Norma Kamali either. I hate incense like Sahara Noir. See, now this is one that I really like. Only because it smells exactly like if you go into a cathedral. I went to Nice with my best friend a few years ago, and I literally, this is how much crazy perfume person I am. When I walked in, I said, oh my god, it smells like Sahara Noir in here. Not, you know, this perfume smells like a cathedral. It was, my brain was flipped around. But Sahara Noir smells really great, and it does smell smoky. It's still not, I guess I prefer kind of temple incense as opposed to church incense in perfumes. And a good example of that is Manishtana by Prasanna. It smells like a Southeast Asian temple incense amazingness. So, yeah. Okay, bye Daisy if you're leaving. My favourite name for a fragrance? My favourite perfume name ever is Every Storm, a Serenade by Imaginary Authors. On the flip side, it's my least favourite perfume by them at all. I don't like the smell of it, but the name's amazing and I like the story of it. It's about a lady who is trying to write a book and she gets writer's block and she escapes to her mum's cabin on the shores of Denmark and falls in love with a sailor. So cute. Anyway, however, recently I did a spotlight on Floraiku. I don't know if anybody saw that one. Their names are beautiful because they're Japanese poetry and they're very sweet. However, the perfumes left me very underwhelmed. So, Waft from the Loft Creation. Are they making a perfume? That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Joe, let me tell you, I've only met Dan once, but Joe comes into where I work all the time. What a gent. He is an absolute gent of a man. He's so polite. He's so cute. I just want to cuddle him all the time. He so loves perfume. He's so interested in it. They're making a perfume. I'm excited. I will definitely smell that perfume. Who are they making it with? Who? What's happening? Who's the perfumer? Are they making it together? Oh my god, let me guess. It's going to be Sarah McCartney. I guarantee it's Sarah McCartney because they've been doing things with her recently. Oh, okay. Hi, Deanna G. So, What's from the Loft are another YouTube. They're a duo. They're a YouTube review duo. Very distinguished English gentlemen that review perfumes in a church. And they're really cool. They're no frills. They don't, you know, beat around the bush. They're just really, really nice guys. Very honest and very cool. And they review things because they love them. And they're really nice. So I would go and watch them. They're really, really good. What's from the Loft make me want to love civet? Do you mean civet the ingredient or do you mean civet the perfume? What's from the Loft perfume is called Oof. This is so funny. Modern powdery perfume. Ruru Mai. Did I say that right? Modern powdery perfume. Gosh, I don't know. Hi, Rachel was here as well. I got to meet you recently. You are hilarious. You were literally like a whirlwind, like sniffing a million things. Just, how is the Anatolia working out for ya? Gosh, Apocalypse perfume. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I've got two questions at once. Modern powdery perfume. Oh my gosh, okay, so that's going to be Citizen Queen by Juliet Has a Gun in the silver shiny, shiny bottle. I wish I had my collection right here so I could just go, that one. But I don't. So modern powdery is Citizen Queen by Juliet Has a Gun. Beautiful, leathery, iris, powder, amazingness. So, Apocalypse Perfume. I mean, it's quite a fitting question because who knows? It might be here very soon. Ooh, don't know. I don't know. Can we just move on? I don't know. Okay, Samsara. I'm going to be that basic bitch answer. Samsara, okay? It's my favourite perfume ever, so I'm going to wear that. How do I feel about Light of Joy 1? How do you feel about traditional chypres versus modern chypres? Very differently, because I really don't like classic chypres. I say that all the time, and then one of them will just come out of the woodwork and just blow me away, but I will always take a modern chypre over a classic one. Oak moss is not one of my favourite notes ever. It's just too scratchy and like a cupboard, and I don't like that intense dry forestiness. So modern chypres, I really like a twist on that. Nightingale by Zoologist being one of them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I modern chypres all the way. Do I still hate Mitsuko? I don't hate it. I just... That one's a good one because it's more like a fruity chypre. It's not too scratchy and rough and, you know, nose burning. I think Mitsuko is great. I mean, I'd never buy it or wear it since my review, but I still get it and I still kind of like it. So, yay. Okay. I'm gonna log off of this thing in about 10 minutes. I hope that's alright with you guys. So, yeah. I'll chat to you guys for a little while longer. But, yeah, it's getting a little bit late. So, where the heck did they come up with calling them both chypres? What would you call a modern chypre? So, basically, a chypre, it's a recipe. As long as the perfume has a citrusy top, labdanum in the heart, and then a mossy or woody base, it's a chypre. It's kind of like a feeling as opposed to a perfume, you know? Perfumers bend things all the time. Look at Dodo by Zoologist. That's a fougere. And a fougere is traditionally lavendery and all of this kind of stuff, and they made it tropical. So you can bend things all the time. It's like music, isn't it? It's like you've got pop and you've got rock pop, and then you've got psycho punk rock pop, and then you've got whatever. It just kind of bends as long as it's a citrusy top, labdanum in the heart. Labdanum because chypre means cypress, and labdanum rock rose plants grow in Cyprus mainly. And then a mossy base, it's just a style that got really famous. So modern chypres just bend that. So they'll change the resin or they'll change the wood. Who knows? Perfumers do whatever they want, so yeah. Yeah. That's it. that's what a chypre is. I've smelled chypres that are so modern where they've got a strawberry in them and then woods in the base and no citrus. Ugh, it's just, you know, who knows. Anyway, Amanda is finally on. Amanda Lewis, is she here? The Amanda Lewis. Oh gosh, if you leave YouTube, I'll just rub garam masala in my hair and never wear perfume again. I mean, D, that is so funny. And please don't do that. I'm sure there's some kind of properties. I mean, does it grow roots? Do I watch on YouTube? Daily. I'm obsessed with Trixie Mattel and Katya. I mean, they're my favourite duo ever. They should just be on my TV live 24/7. That's it. Oh, hi Amanda. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for your contributions to the group. You should be admin. You really should, because you're just ding ding ding. Can I just say something about my group, by the way? If none of you guys are joined, I have a Facebook group called Ouch Mama No Smelly Friends, and I created it for everyone that's here on YouTube to go over there and just kind of interact a little bit more. I didn't create it to be this like, this is my group and I will say what goes. I am so happy when I go on there and I just see everyone just chilling and chatting, and I've got friends that I actually know in real life that are talking to some of you guys around the world. There's Hayley Collins. I know this lady and she's talking to lots of you people. It was just like a whole connection thing. So I'm really happy that I started it, and it's growing every day, and you guys are amazing because it's not a horrible place to be. Especially scrolling through my Facebook recently and just having this whole of badness, you know. It's really nice to go on my group and just being like, yay, perfume things. Lots of them. So, yeah. So, yeah. Amanda Hart, yeah, I agree. Amanda, you should be admin. Let me know what you think. Um. So anyway, I'm gonna leave in 2 minutes. The Facebook group, Veronique, is called Ouch 110 Smelly Friends. It's usually I put it in the bottom of every video that I make. It's like a tag thing. So, yeah, it's a cool place. It's a place you can swap, you can sell things there. We have a scent of the day thread every day. You know, it's relatively drama free. I mean, it's drama free. Everyone there is just super cool, I think. You know, there's not been like much badness that's happened. We're a good bunch, and I'm glad to have created that and like made a space. Next level is having a like a meetup, but I said that last year and I didn't do it, so I don't make any full promises. So I'm gonna sign off, guys. I hope you guys really stay safe and chill out and take care of your families. And yeah, just the group's there if you want to chat. Like, come and talk. I'm gonna be on it every day. Usually I pop in and do the scent of the day, and then you guys are just good. But just stay safe, okay? I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my week off. I might do a video, I'm not sure. But anyone that's been in this chat tonight, thank you. And I'll see you guys really soon, okay? How do I turn this off? Oh, oh, oh.